Hey everyone, welcome. Before I start playing the game, I'd like to thank my new followers. It's been really hard starting up and building up the confidence to do something like this, and the followers that I'm getting, it's just phenomenal. Thank you. I'd like to give a big shout out to them. Thank you for all of your support and your help, your tips and your hints. They've been so appreciated, and hopefully I'll put a lot of that into place. Yeah, right. So today's day 2. I'm going to pick up where I left off. So let's see how this goes.
I see you gather before me.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Hi, Alfie.
Looking for trouble?
Right, so this is where we left off. Now, what was we going to do? We have a few missions. Where's the map? Come off. Quests. Right, now according to what I can see, we've got talking to travellers about Yennefer. Kill the ghouls. Oh no, these are ones that I've done. Ah, okay, right, so this is the main quest. I'm sure there was something over there though with the exclamation. Let's go and have a look.
What the fuck am I to do? Hey? What?
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
I'm sorry.
Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
Yeah, should we earn ourselves a little bit of dollar?
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks. I found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Okay. So that's one of our quests that we have to do. Don't understand why there's still a exclamation on here. Nothing highlighted. Okay. Okay, I think I've got to talk to these guys.
Looking for a woman?
Thank you, Alfie.
Like
I'm still a little
everyone.
bit nervous.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Let's just get straight to the point, I
Finding
think.
her, that'll lift my spirits.
You look haggard. It's just a few drops to improve your mood. A little schnapsies never hurt a soul.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name?
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
This one's highlighted.
You seen
so we'll do
Yennefer?
this one.
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Okay, so that wasn't very useful at all. Okay. Okay, let's go outside.
Freak.
Should we talk to this guy?
Making me a slingshot. Gonna hunt bears. talk to the commander.
Okay, you're no good then.
Lower and I'd faint.
Right, there's a yellow... On my map, there's a yellow thingy over there. So let's head towards that and see what that comes up with.
Look, you've got it tough. With a roof over your head, that's something. When the Black Ones laid siege to Vizim, they burned the
But then on my
outskirts.
map next to it, it shows footprints with a countdown. So I'm not sure if that's for the quest that I'm on about Yennefer, or if that's the one, the blacksmith one. Have a look. No, see, that's still saying... Oh, that one I'm going further away. Right, so it's this way. Okay, I can run.
Last time I was let down, and I never swear.
Okay. Okay, maybe the horse would have been quicker. Why's my... I didn't get my sword out. Oh, that's why my sword come out. Okay, so your sword comes out when it comes out automatically when there's a bad guy about. Which way have I got to go now then? Oh, okay. That's quite cool.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
So this little symbol means the place of power. Ooh. Did I see something floating? Yes, I did. There it is. Okay. Hold to draw. Hold to draw what? Oh. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can place your own markers to do so. Okay. Okay. Right, so all these little question marks are points of interest. Oh no, they're just undiscovered. Right. Quest available there. Quest available there. So what's the one that I just... That was the black... That's the thing, and the blacksmith one was there, wasn't it? Okay. So where is this tending me? Oh. Okay. Well, no, I wanted to help that little blacksmith out first. So if we head back... Okay. There we go. Use your witch senses to look behind the forge for clues about the arsonist. Oh. Oops. I got that a bit wrong. Can I get my horse? How do I call my horse? Oh! I'd be a liar if I said that didn't shit me up. What are you hiding over there for?
Giddy up.
Do you move out my way? Yep.
Slower.
The plague!
Right. Right. I believe this is that blacksmith. No, I said dismount. Right, so I have to go behind... Oh, let me just get rid of this character thing. Okay. When you gain a certain number of experience points... Okay, right. And then I can... Okay. Alright, let's come out of this. Right, so it said I had to use my... You have found... Okay. We'll do that in a second. I'm sure it said I had to use my witchy senses. Oh, behind, wasn't it? To find clues. Oh, what's that? Footprints.
Footprints. A man's. Large.
Okay, well, where did they go?
Stinks of piss. And vodka.
So he was a pisshead.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Okay. Oh.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc.
No, no. I was just about to say, do you think we get to go fishing? But has that man got no pants on? Okay. Well, you're looking rather suspicious. Let's talk to you.
Any tidings from Vizima?
Oh!
What now? Damn dear, stripped the bark. Watch where you walk.
And you're hiccuping. Okay. Hold on. Is that him now? No, that's a little boy.
Mum don't let us talk to strangers.
Well, your mum's a very sensible person then. So where have I got to go then? Because I'm not seeing anything. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Wish to enlist, Nordling?
No. I'm trying to figure out. Maybe if I speak to this fisherman, maybe he'll know.
Shit in a brook. Good eye to you, good eye.
Or not. Right, help me out, guys. Where do you think? Because I am a little bit confuddled here as far as those footprints stopped over there. So, send me a quick message on my chat and tell me where you think I should try and look or what I should do next. Because as I said, they stopped there and they say about him taking his things off. Let's read it again. What does it say?
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
So either that way, something to do with that, or maybe that way. Is there anything over here, maybe? No. And I can't see anything to say that he come out of the water. Okay, we've just had a suggestion to look under the bridge. Let's have a look. Nothing under that one. I don't think there's anything now. I'll use my witchy senses. We'll have a look. No. No. Okay. No, there's nothing now. Another suggestion is to follow the yellow arrow on the mini-map, but I think that one, if I am right, I believe that one is the main quest. Oh, hang on, I can change the filter. Okay, that's buffs, merchants and crafts, exploration quests. Oh, okay. I thought maybe you could yeah, no, that yellow arrow is taking me to it's taking me to the Yennefer quest, which is the one that I'm trying to do this other one, aren't I? So I've just been asked what the question marks are on my mini-map. I don't actually know what they are, apart from undiscovered. It says location or artifact, so I'm assuming that that's what that might be. Thing is it's quite difficult because I don't know whether... I mean, this person that I'm looking for could be absolutely anywhere, really, couldn't they? They could be, for all I know, all the way over here. It's quite difficult. Well, not difficult. The game is pretty. See, maybe if I go and oh, right. I'll explain something that's just happened there. As I walked over to this location, my controller vibrated, which is why I did my witchy senses. I don't know why, I just did. And this has just come up. So that's quite cool, at least if there's something that I've not quite seen. Excuse me,
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. Lost his boots in the rush.
So he did come out of the water. Right, okay.
Tracks lead back to the village.
we're back on the case.
Hail Herze. Lord and Archfane.
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
My gran told me about Smithwood. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. And he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Oh, so it was. Except it was some drowner that had slept on him. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on.
Word is, they laid his corpse to rest. Hush hush in the court.
Okay, so let's keep following these. Oh, we've got to be getting some of them.
What happened to your mug?
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Right, let's see what goodies these people have got first before we carry on. I will be honest, I am really quite getting into this. I know this is only my second day of playing
It's
it.
gotta be him.
Right, that's him. We'll come back for you. I'm going to rob your house first.
Looking for trouble?
Oh. Why disturbing dinner?
You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole.
Right. You.
Nasty wound. Run into a drowner.
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
No.
Magpies
I'm going to
and
do the right
dwarves
thing.
might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
And I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp!
Oh. Now, see, the last time I did my little witchy thing, I got points for that. So, as much as I'm in the mood for a fight... Yeah.
Calm down. Now follow me.
Right. So, oh, I can track my quests.
I gotta...
Right, so I've got to escort him back
Gotta
to
go.
the blacksmith.
Apologize.
Come on, get a move on. Come on. Can I push him? No. Yeah. See, I'll be honest. I watched the Netflix series, the new, excuse me, The Witcher that's on now, and yes, I'm a girl, and all girls swoon. But no, actually, I really did quite enjoy it. If you haven't seen it yet, I'd definitely give it a watch. The first one's a little bit confusing, I would say, but then again, I've never really paid much attention to it because I didn't think it was my type of thing. But it did surprise me. I did actually really quite enjoy it. There's a lot of scenes in there that are a little bit shocking, but overall it's no worse than Game of Thrones, to be honest with you. But quite enjoyable. I'd definitely give that a watch if you haven't already. Right, hooray, I think we're here.
Get out of my sight, Nop.
Up and at 'em.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
No, seriously? They're going to hang him for that? Exactly. Harsh punishment.
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners.
See, now I feel terrible because
Your
that man's
reward.
going to get hung. And alright, I know
I
what he
managed
did
to
was
save
kind
some
of
things
wrong,
from the fire.
but
Anvil
to
still
be
holds, so I'm
hung
sure I can
for
bang
it,
something out
now
of him.
I'm actually thinking
You
maybe
need
I
anything,
should have
let me
taken his
know.
money.
Give you a good price.
Maybe I should... Can we find where they've taken him and maybe cut him down? Where would they have taken him? I don't think he deserved to be hung. Sorry, kid. I know that they've got a fort or something over here, haven't they? Maybe.
Does the sun ever shine in this land?
No, I don't think we're going to get to see him again. Oh. I feel really, really bad. Right, okay, so anyway, that's the mini quest done. Let's have a look at what we've got next. Because I still don't think I'm ready to do the main part of the quest yet. I think there's still quite a lot here that could be maybe explored a little bit first. maybe get some of our experience up and things like that first. So we have this quest available, or we have this quest available. So what one do you think I should do? I'm going to put my cursor here. If you think I should do the one above, say north, and if you think the one below, say south. And the one with the most votes, we'll go and do that quest first. I know it doesn't really matter, but it's a bit of fun, isn't it? So start messaging me, tell me which one. Any suggestions? First one to pop up is the one I'm going to do. Ah. So we've had one suggestion of the bottom one first, and we've had one suggestion of the north one first. Oh, it's a tie. So we need somebody else to vote. We need one more vote. Come on, guys. I think it might have to be the south. It's south. Right, so we're going to go and do this one then. Okay. Can I highlight that one? I'll put a little marker on it. Okay. Oh, not that I needed to, it's only up here. So let's go and see what this quest is. Where's the door? There it is. Alright, let's see what goodies these people have got first. Vinegar. It's a bit random. Hopefully I'm going to start getting enough ingredients to be able to, oh hello sir, to be able to start maybe crafting my first thing. Don't know what I'm going to craft yet.
Sleep, child. Sleep.
No, I'm going to loot your house first. Oh, sorry, dude. Right, I think we got it all. Right. So what have we got to do here?
Greetings.
A witcher? You see the notice? Hear about the well?
A well? First I've heard. There a problem?
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
Okay.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Okay. Ah. We do a reward.
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
Oh, we haggle? Okay, see, this seems to get quite... It's quite interesting. I'm liking the way that they've done this game. Okay, right, so if I push too hard, I'm going to piss him off. And if I don't push hard enough, it's going to piss me off. So, we've got between 20 and 27. So if we do 24, yeah, I'd say that's fair. Yeah, we'll do that one then.
If you could drop your price a bit, I'm sure we'd agree.
Really? A bit. We'll go 23
if you could
then.
drop your price a bit, I'm sure we'd agree.
What? See, we're not, the annoyance level's not going up too high, so I could
Settled it
push
then.
it a little bit. Oh, okay. There we go.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
Right, okay, so we can track the quest by doing R. There we go, so that's how we do it. Right. Right, is this a far walk? Oh, it's there. Yeah, I'll get my horse. Where is it then? I'm calling you. Why is the horse not coming? And maybe this one I can't use the horse then. Seems a bit strange. See, I really want to see if we can kill one of those deers, but then I'd feel really bad. You should be able to, because it does say that you've got to eat. Right, okay. We're here. And this gives us the fast travel.
The infamous well. Strange. No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day.
Or maybe it isn't a ghost and it's just somebody that is trying to keep people away from here for some reason. Oh, my controller's just vibrated again. Let's do witchy senses. Okay.
Grass around the well scorched.
What's this?
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. All signs point to a noon wraith. Noonwraith won't stray too far from the well.
Right, let's loot some of this. Okay, I think that's all of them. There best not be no jump scare. Something's just going to jump out at me like that thing before. Right, my witch's senses are telling me there's only something there. Oh, okay, Alfie. See you later. Thank you for watching. Alright, we have a book.
A journal. Might be useful.
And we'll have a look at that one in a second. Another doll. Right, well, I don't think there's anything else in here. Right, there's another one over here. Let's have a look at that. Any other things? No. Oh, wrong button. Nope, nothing else in here. Right, is there any other buildings? Oh wow, there's lots in here. I almost feel like I'm being prepped for battle. A doll. Am I stuck on something? Do I have to bash this down? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's not scary much, is it? A smoking pipe. And it's still going. Oh. Right, nothing else is there. Right, okay, so that's all of them. That must be just the well then. Have I got to jump down there? Oh. That'll be a yes then. How do I get up? Where am I supposed to go now? Alright. I believe I might have to go that way. I just want to go and have a look at... Oh. Let's grab some of these ingredients first. Oh. Yeah, there's nothing else around here, is there? No. Oh, do I have to dive? Yeah. No, go back, because I'm going to drown. Go back. Go up. How do I go up? Surface, hold B. Have I got to dive again? Right, I'm quite lost now. Which way did I come in and which way have I got to go? I think I've got to go that way. Go. Oh, this is not easy to control. Where is he going? There. I'm running out of breath. It's really not easy to control. Go! Oh, I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown. So I was going to drown then. Did I come the right way? Huh? Have I gone wrong somewhere? Maybe it's that house. Because I didn't... Let's go and have a look. Out. Itchy senses. Honeysuckle. I don't think I've got any honeysuckle. Let's have a look. It does say read the entry, so maybe I was meant to read that diary. Oh, new sword. Oh. Okay, right, so where was it? Was that it? No. No. Okay, where did it go? That's the one. Which one is it? I think it's that one. Right, okay. I don't think this is it. No, I don't think any of them are. Hang on, what's here? Yennefer's letter. See, I should have read the... Oh. Go back. How do I go back? No, go back. Right. Is it in quests? Read the entry about... So it must have been that then. But I read that. Okay, what's... No, it wasn't that one, was it? And there's nothing on here. Maybe it is this. No. There's no other books, is there, or anything? Oh, I've done it again. Right. That definitely says quest items. But it doesn't say anything in here. No. Okay, maybe glossary, no. Quests. What if I click on this? Does it find the spirit that haunts the well? Right. Okay. Alright. Let's skip that bit for a minute and let's go and find this spirit that haunts the well. So I wasn't meant to go through that thing. Okay. I really want to give it a try. I know I'm cruel. Right. So is this spirit thing down the hole? Because that's where I went and there was nothing there. Or maybe it is down the hole and I didn't look properly. Let's have a look. If I use my witchy senses. Nothing showing up. Maybe there's a hidden tunnel somewhere. Turn around. This is really difficult to control. No. we dive under and have a look? Can't see. What's that? Oh, okay, it's a bracelet.
Body. Can't reach it from here.
Oh.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well.
Excuse me. Okay, so what have I got to do now? Find the spirit that haunts the well and leave the cave. Okay. Have I got to climb the vines? Oh, no. Climb up here. See, my marker is still saying it's there. Oh, hang on, we've got something else now. Just saying leave the cave. Right, let's leave. Should really take a breath first, shouldn't I? Okay. Right, anyway, guys. I am going to leave it here, and I'm going to bid you all good night. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your comments and the fact that you've joined in with me. I've really enjoyed myself. Tomorrow I'll be back on to do day 3, where we will continue from here. Again, been absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, and I'm really hoping I get to see you all again tomorrow. So have a lovely evening. Don't forget to follow if you don't already, and I shall see you soon.